Exercise 10.2. Express each of the following physical statements in the form of differential equation. It's called as the physical statement. We have to convert this into a differential equation. You know what a differential equation is? An equation which has differentials. Suppose if you have dy by dx plus 6y equal to 0. This is a differential equation. So a differential equation will have these derivatives as one of the terms. That is called as the differential equation. Now this is a physical statement. We have to convert this into a differential equation. The first one is radium decays at a rate proportional to the amount present. Rate, the word rate, whenever you have rate proportional to it, means it is differentiation only. So let us first write, let Q be the amount present at time t. So some radium, and what is happening to that radium? It is decaying. So after 1 year, suppose this is the amount present at time t, particular time, this is the amount present. After 1 year or after maybe 2 or 10 years, maybe this part, that is decaying. So this will be this much, the amount is decreased now. So after 10 years, suppose this is the amount, this amount decays. Okay, this is that amount. After 20 years, this will be the amount. Amount present is decaying. So at the rate proportional to the amount present. So radium decays at the rate. So whenever the rate proportional means it is differentiation. So dq by with respect to time. This rate proportional is with respect to either time or with respect to temperature. Here it will be with respect to the time. So dq by dt is proportional. This is a sign. You have learned this in physics. This is a sign we use for proportional. Proportional to what? Amount q itself. So it is proportional to the amount q. So how do you remove this proportional sign? Dq by dt is equal to, you have to put a constant k. The population P of a city increases at the rate, so once again it is increases at the rate proportional to, it's a rate proportional to. So at the rate proportional to the product of the population and the difference between 5 lakhs and the population. So let us first write, let is given, P is given here, P is, let P be the population at particular time, be the population at time t. So what is given again here? Rate proportional. So rate means it is dp by dt. So whenever they say rate increases the rate, so you have to put dp by dt. Okay, sometimes it may be temperature. So here the population will be increasing with respect to time. So dp by dt is proportional. Okay, proportional sign, you put proportional to the product of. So product means there are two things here. The product of what? That population and the difference between 5 lakhs and that population. The product of that population and the difference. So 5 lakhs minus P. Okay. So that population of a city increases the rate, it is increasing here at the rate proportional, because it is given at the rate proportional to, we put dp by dt proportional to the product of. So product is P and the product of that population is P and the difference between 5 lakhs and the population. So we have to write dp by dt is k times P into 5 lakhs minus P, where K is the constant of proportionality. So here also you should write that K. K is the constant of proportionality. Next is, for a certain substance, the rate of change of vapor pressure. Once again you can see rate of change of vapor. Whenever they say rate of change, it is dP by with respect to time. With respect to here, it is temperature. As I told you, the rate of change can be with respect to time or with respect to temperature, whatever is given here. So in this case, the rate of change is with respect to the temperature T, and it is proportional to the vapor pressure and inversely proportional to the square of the temperature. So let us write again, let P is given. P is the letter given. So P be the vapor pressure at the temperature T, at temperature T. So what is given here? dP by dt is proportional to the vapor pressure. Okay, these two things are given. With respect to temperature is proportional to the vapor pressure, and also dP by dt is, two things are given, inversely proportional to the square of the temperature. Inversely means you have to take the inverse, reciprocal of, isn't it? Inversely proportional means reciprocal of. So reciprocal of what? The square of the temperature. So dP by dt is proportional to the square of the, inversely proportional to the square of the temperature. So you can connect these two and write. So dP by dt is proportional to P by T square. That means it's proportional to P and inversely proportional to the square of the temperature. So dP by dt is this. So we can write this as dP by dt is, you have to replace it by a constant K, P by T square. So K is the constant. Then the fourth one, a saving amount pays 8% interest per year, compounded continuously. The income from another investment is credited to the amount continuously at the rate of 400 rupees per year. So here what is given? A saving amount pays 8% interest per year, compounded continuously. So first let us assume that the amount invested we don't know. So the amount invested, based on that it is increasing. So let us write, let the amount invested be P at time T. So the amount invested, so amount will be increasing with respect to time only. So what is dP by dt? It is always proportional to the amount. So whatever you invest, based on that only the amount will be changing. Suppose you invest 1000, accordingly the amount will change after 1 year. Suppose if you invest more, you will get more. So it is proportional, directly proportional to the amount invested. So because it is amount invested, it will be with respect to the time t. So dP by d, it is the rate of change of P. The rate of change of P is directly proportional to P. So let us write this as dP by d. Let us change the proportional sign. So it is equal to K times P. This K will differ from bank to bank, isn't it? The K is nothing but the interest. So here in this sum, K is given as 8%. So the amount pays 8%. So based on this interest, the amount is changing. So you can replace this by dP by dt is, K is how much? 8 by 100 into P. Now after that, that's the differential equation is over. Now they have asked you, in addition to that income, this is the income you are getting, is in addition the income from another investment is also credited. What is that amount credited? 400. So every year 400 rupees is also credited with this amount. So plus 400, that's all. So first you find the differential equation, add this 400 because the 400 is added with this. You can also write this as dp by dt is 0.08p plus 400.